The trouble with an estate plan is that it isn't tested until you are gone. So how do we know that it is the correct estate plan, especially if you do it yourself? And not surprisingly, a lot of people, well, number one, they don't even have an estate plan, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a do-it-yourself estate plan, because you realize you need an estate plan, but you don't want to invest in the legal fees and go to a lawyer to help you. So you do it yourself, you use some sort of online form. Well, you may never know whether it was a problem or not, because as I said, it's only tested when you're gone. So what happens? I can tell you, because we assist with estate administration, and that means that we see all sorts of estate plans that people do it themselves, and estate plans where actually there isn't one, which is called an intestate estate. Laws of intestacy are what the state says your estate plan is. So let's just focus in on the do-it-yourself will. And let's say that you got the right will for your state and you filled it out correctly. You had the right witnesses, the right formalities, you put the right names in. How could that go wrong? Well, what I can tell you is what that will not have are any asset protection features for your surviving spouse or for your kids. It will not have any tax planning provisions, because it's certainly not going to have a bypass credit shelter trust in it. It will not have the thinking behind the what ifs. See, with an estate plan, one of the biggest things we do is, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What do you want to see happen then? So, for example, if you just have your will that says, on my death, everything goes to my kids. Did you put in there what happens if one of your children doesn't survive you? Then where does it go? Does it go to your surviving kids, or does it go down to the children of your deceased child? So in a do-it-yourself type of will, there could be provisions in there that answer the questions, and the answer to those questions might be exactly what you do not want. But how would you know that? Because it certainly isn't going to be explained to you by anyone. So doing a do-it-yourself estate plan, you are putting your entire estate at risk to go where you don't want it to go, without any protections, without any tax planning, without any of the really important pieces that we as estate planning lawyers and elder law attorneys will make sure are in your estate plan.